Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Golden State Warriors have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
We have arrived at Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals, and we're set to bring you all the action right here on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley and Ann are the one and the two. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Reed in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Payton in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Curry against Conley. Drive by Curry. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Now the Warriors with it. Outside Butler. To the inside. Here's Podziemski. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Randle outside. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Conley. Shot clock at 5. Left side Podziemski. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Podziemski's gotten his second bucket of the game. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Edwards looking for an opening. No luck on that one. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. A deep three. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Down low. Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Golden State. A minute 58 left in the opening quarter. Payton. No good from outside. McDaniels against Green. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors. Fields checked in for Curry. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. .146 left now in the first quarter. Butler against Randall. Outside Butler. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. For 3, Randall. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
To the paint. Outside Butler. 4-3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love how competitive Jimmy Butler is. You know he's not going to let the opposition get the best of him.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. Here's Randall. Rebounded by Green.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Dayton finds Hield. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Green with a screen on McDaniels. Clock at 6. Payton attacking. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Butler outside. Knocks down the triple. Butler's got 8.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
Now here's Conley, defended by Podziemski. Inside. Here's Randall. Soft touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Jimmy Butler getting it done for Golden State. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The Warriors lead by 3. So for Minnesota right now, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot.
And credit Buddy on that play. The correct read, setting up his teammate.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Alexander-Walker, the pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Hield. And here's Edwards outside. Gobert. Gobert with the follow.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 8.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Hield against Edwards. Gobert with it. The baseline J. On the wing, Alexander-Walker. Sinks it from distance. Alexander-Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry against DiVincenzo. Curry looking it over. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Now DiVincenzo. No points yet. Gobert with a screen on Kuminga. Here's Alexander-Walker. Offensive board. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Edwards against Hield. Here's Post. Right side Curry. 5 to shoot. That shot is off. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Gobert finds DiVincenzo. Now Miller. Pass to Edwards. Back to Miller. Here's Gobert. Miller on the wing. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Curry against DiVincenzo. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him.
Yeah, we talk so much about Curry being the best shooter after he makes a three, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, this guy's also the most accurate free throw shooter of all time. So it's pure no matter where it comes from.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Edwards. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And so Curry nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Moody's checked in for the Warriors.
Squad.
Now here's Conley, defended by Podziemski. Outside, Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Randall, good.
The lefty floater from Randall, a bit funky from the big man, but a nice soft touch there.
Pass to Moody. Outside Podziemski. And here's Butler. Takes the 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
The kick out to Conley. Now here's Reed. Outside McDaniels. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Butler against Randall. Unloads from 13. Rebound Minnesota. 34 seconds left in the first half. Conley looking for an opening. Back to Randall. Fires the three. They get the rebound. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Clark is checked in for the Timberwolves.
One shot.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Butler. Reed with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Clark, no good. Fires from way outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Minnesota leading by just 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot draw. They're thinking about the shot. You are so close. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for Golden State.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
That we will. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Warriors trailing. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Green. And it's Payton in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. And here's Curry for 3. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Conley passes to Edwards. To the paint. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Edwards. McDaniels got 5.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score. Conley against Curry.
Outside Pajemski. Green, a screen. Down low. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
It's where Draymond's speed becomes a huge advantage as he gets off the pick and roll and guys can't keep up with him.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Conley passes to Randall. Edwards with it. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Outside McDaniels. Reed against Green. Randall outside. Just 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19, and that one's good. Randall's got 9. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Payton against McDaniels. Now here's Peyton. The D's right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski. And yep, it's good. Podziemski's got 6.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. To the inside. Randall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, he goes in there and you're worried about getting bumped if you're a defender by Julius Randle, not the other way around. So physical.
The free throw drops for Randle.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. And he's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Randle drops them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Curry's shot is off.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Outside, Green. Kuminga down low, covered by Alexander Walker. Kuminga's shot is off. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Randle. Here's Alexander Walker. He's watched by Kuminga. Back to Randle. Inside. Here's Edwards. Green with the defensive effort.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
They set the pick. And here's Curry for 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Next hand, get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You know what to do. Show us those moves. Let's go.
Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. We've got 1:08 left in the third. DiVincenzo on the wing, guarded by Hield. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Randall. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Now you could see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Line for 2. Jimmy Butler.
That's good from Butler.
When you think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind. Notably how hungry he is to win at all costs.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. The 3. The Warriors pull it in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's post. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's scoreless. To the inside. And it's Randall that time on the assist by DiVincenzo.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Fires away from way outside. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Warriors on top, up by 1. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. We've got Anthony Edwards. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Rudy Gobert is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 4-man spot. Here's Gobert. Off target with a jump hook. The Warriors leading. Outside Moody. Pass to Hield. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the 2nd half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Alexander Walker with it. Moody defends. Here's Minot. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. The Warriors lead by 4. For 3. That shot missing. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Edwards. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Down low. Here's Hield. Uses the glass on the layup. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, for guards who are young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Heald. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Edwards finds Conley. Up top, Ingles. Left side, Edwards. Back to Ingles. Shoots over Kuminga. Ingles, no good. The Warriors lead by 6. It's Pajemski on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Looney passes to Kuminga. Back to Looney. Looney through contact.
Kevon Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
Ingles, a screen on Curry. Curry against Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Curry with a steal. And he's going for the oop. Oh, Kuminga! Top for days.
Oh, that's impressive. Kuminga with the catch and the flush.
Here's Conley. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. And Payton is subbed in for Moody. Randall, the pass to Edwards. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To win the drought. Pajemski grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 10. Payton finds Curry. To the paint. Here's Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And he gets that one.
Oh, boy, look at the quickness to create space. Edwards puts defenders right on their heels.
And here are the Warriors now. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Back to Curry. Green, a screen. Off target with the open look.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Conley, and a nice finish on the layup.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 8. For 3, Randall. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Curry against Conley. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Takes a step back. Shoots from the line. And he sinks it.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
And now we've got an intentional foul. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available. Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Pajimski. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. And Chris Finch calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Randall, the pass to Edwards. 19 seconds left in the 4th. Pajimski grabs the board, and so they choose to intentionally foul. The first free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pure from 3-point range. And so it's Golden State winning this one. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, Jimmy, as you prepared for this one, what was the focus?
Just how hard we had to play, home or away. I think we did that. We stayed together through their runs, through our runs, and that was quality, and that's getting us done.
4 great quarters of work. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.